Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel.
Hope you have a wonderful day. If you're new to this channel, we usually talk a lot of things when it comes to personal finance. Our personal finance.
Yeah, we normally talk about the tips and tricks about budgeting, saving, investing, side hustle, and anything about family. Because we're family of four, not only two of us. Family of four living in Sydney with two young kids, age 5 and 6.
So do subscribe, comment, it would be muchly appreciated. So in today's video, we're going to talk about money saving strategies that we use, or for anyone out there.
Yeah.
I guess for newly married,
Or
newlywed,
or just married.
Yeah.
Or even you married for a long time. Doesn't matter, as long as you're a couple.
Yeah. So I realized that money is probably not the biggest topic out there when it comes to relationship.
Guess what is the biggest topic? Easy thing is, what should we buy? Where should we go? That's the easiest. Where should we go for dinner?
Spending,
Yes.
it's a lot more in the conversation instead of guys, hey.
Saving, we should cut it down. We shouldn't have bought that.
Yeah, we should do this thing called budgeting.
Yeah.
So, we should have a goal.
I don't know, most of the people I got this. I know what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Normally I was like that.
Yeah, but I know what I'm doing, but I don't know my partner if they know what I'm doing or what
they are doing. Yeah.
Correct. So anyway, so we'll give you our tips for this video will be 5 of them, 5 key points. So the first one will be save for the wedding and beyond. When we had our conversation of getting married, we talk about how much
should we spend on our wedding? How many people?
Yeah.
We don't want a big wedding, and we don't have families in here anyway. So we had to fly some of our families from overseas to Australia, and we just not a fan of big wedding. Our wedding, including us, only 20 people, but we prefer quality than quantity.
It was a very small wedding.
Yes.
Like 20 people, and we had like a very tight budget. I think it was like 10.
Oh, well, if 20 people, 10,000 is not a tight budget.
So as in, it was as a whole, for the whole entire lot,
including
everything.
Photographer, the banquet.
Location, and then
the wedding dress, I think.
Even though I learned you bought your wedding dress secondhand.
Yeah, my wedding dress was secondhand.
So that's how much we look at it in terms of how frugal we are.
We were. I don't know. When we first started together, we both are quite not a big spender in terms of just
bling.
Yeah, no. Well, I was quite kind of.
Compared to me, you were.
Yes, yeah. You can tell now, right?
For my student loan, I bought mine in what was it in
Homebush.
Yeah, in DFO.
Yeah,
Direct
DFO.
Factory Outlet store, and I just chose the one that is the cheapest one because I know I'm only going to be using it for 1 to maybe 10 occasion.
I think in my head, I think you only use it 3 times.
Yeah, actually, till this day, where I haven't even used my wedding.
Hey, at least it's better than me. I use my wedding dress once only. Should I use it more often?
That'll be interesting. Let's go out and pick up the kids with a wedding dress. Yes.
No. Well, I don't know. In Australia, I think average wedding people spend on 50K?
50 to 100. So.
Yes. Why do you have to spend that much? And how many of those people you're going to see them again after your wedding?
Yeah. To be honest, even now alone, based on the 20 aside from the family, we haven't seen our friends as
not
much.
often.
Yeah. So
because we don't live close by anyway.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we closer with people live close to us, especially after COVID as well.
Correct. So within that 5K radius, because of the kids' activity, and it's getting harder because they have their own life, they have their own children as well, and because they're far away, it takes a long time to get there. The scheduling between each other's as well. Yeah. So that makes it hard. So for us, we talk about that, and we realized, we're only gonna set this amount.
Yes, we did. So I remember, our budget was within $10,000, and with everything, yes.
We didn't use credit. We saved up for it.
No, we didn't get a driver. We got a driver.
Yeah, I'm becoming the driver. I literally went on a van, car rental van, and because it was a 12-seater, family member, there's about 6 of them, and then maybe a couple of things here and there. So we had a couple of extra seats, and I drive around. So except on the day with our photographer, we used our photographer car, so that way we can utilize, I guess, taking shots in the city.
Yeah.
For a brief period of time, and our photographer is like, yeah, sure, no worries. So
wedding is a big budget, especially if you have families in here. But
yep.
Well, you have to save whatever you have money to go for the wedding. If you don't have the money, don't do that
fancy
wedding. And also, if you want to go for honeymoon, save your money, please. We didn't even go for honeymoon. We went for baby moon.
Yeah.
We went Indonesian to see a family, and I was pregnant, and this mix all together. Baby moon, honeymoon, visit family, and
combine it all together. So that's one side of it. Like you have to have a budget on how much it is that you think of spending money on the wedding, and buy it in cash.
Yeah.
Don't take a credit card, or don't take a personal loan just for that one day.
Correct.
It's not worth it.
And funny thing is, one of our friend, she had her first wedding, and she did say she spent like 50,000, and then now you can't remember anyway. And then now with the current partner, and they're not even getting married. They have 2 kids already.
Oh, right.
Do you remember who am I talking about?
I think so.
Yeah.
I know which one it is.
Okay. Yeah.
So
see, like once people had experience for that, but I think everyone is different. All the girls having this dream before you meeting the right guy. You think what kind of dress you're wearing, what kind of cake you want. We didn't even have a wedding cake. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why.
Yeah, a
decoration. Cake, yes, but not wedding cake. Decoration, I did it myself.
Yeah, and maybe like, what is it? A bouquet, like the
bouquet. Yeah. They're not cheap.
That's probably the
one of the expensive items.
Yeah.
Anyway, we talk about too much of wedding, but if you don't have the cash, don't go for a big one. A small little one will be okay.
A backyard wedding.
If I can choose it again, I think I'll just go for registry and then go for holiday if I have the cash.
Actually, one of our friends did that. They went just on a registry and they just go to the park, and then invited us to go to the Parramatta Park. Sorry, to the park. Anyway, you can't even remember this couple. Anyway, the next one will be
if the time is right, move in together.
So this is before wedding, obviously. So
yes,
that should
if
be
you
point
think
one.
it's long-term partner, because when you have two-person, let's say if you both are renting, rather have one rent compared to two. Mm-hmm. You're paying one internet instead of two. Having one subscription of Netflix instead of two.
So I guess testing the waters first, see if this is right for you, see if you can get along with each other.
Yes.
See if it all fit, because who knows, like you might be like
you will see the true color of the other person when you live together.
Yeah. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
So see if you can get along. That's the main part.
No, I think before that you should go for like a 3 days holiday together before you move in. Well, I'll suggest that. Can I add to it?
Sure.
Yeah, a 3 to 5 days holiday to see if you can be together. If it's easy to get along together, then move in.
Yeah, so like a weekend getaway or long weekend getaway.
Yeah.
And then after that, then see the next stage.
You save a lot more money on living together, because sometimes when we talk about, what if we're not together? Like if we're going to separate. Man, I don't want to rent for another house. No, I don't want to pay for the extra stuff. It costs a lot more.
Yeah. The next thing will be keep track on your spending. So this is, I guess, comes to that.
Anyone has to. It's not only married couple, right?
I think as a couple, you kind of open up the book a lot more.
Yeah.
Instead of you just working it out yourself, you look at the other person and saying, I didn't think of this, that. I'm like, okay, you're good at managing money, for example, and I'm not good at managing money. And I'm like, okay, then how can I work it out so that way we're in the same page?
Or maybe you like to buy things that I don't approve, or the other way.
Yeah.
Sometimes I got some parcel.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? What is this box? What is that box?
Yeah.
So, and then the other one also, keep track of your saving. Not only figuring out what it is that you're spending, you got to figure out how can you actually save more as well.
Yeah, I think both of you may, let's say, have a joint account.
Yep.
and then just put all the saving together. So you can both can see it clearly and transparent, because once you're together, you're a group, you're a team. Yeah, you work as a team.
You work
if
as
you work
one.
against each other, it is not going to work out.
Well, and that's the other point, the last point that we're going to talk about is decide the amount they put aside when you're saving money as a couple. So at one stage, for example, our wedding, we decided a fixed amount of this, and we're not going to go higher than that. If we can go obviously lower, but we were like fixated and guess this amount, this is the budget, that's it. We're not moving away from that, and then we'll figure out, okay, then
how can we cut cost?
Yeah. And then from there, how can I actually save more? How can you save more as well? So and then we were like running, okay, then we will need it to be within this date.
Yeah.
And so if that's the case, then how much can we save between now until our wedding day?
Correct.
So,
and well, maybe sometimes it depends on your income and how much you're comfortable to put into the saving account as a couple. Because let's say maybe I earn half of your amount. Some people, they would like to only, I put half of your amount saving proportionally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people comfortable with that, but just work out a plan and put money in there and save it together.
That's it. I mean, from our point of view, was like, okay, then just literally 50% of the income goes to expenses. 50, the other 50% just goes for savings.
Yeah.
That's what we did, and that works for us. It might not work for you, but generally speaking, that's how we've been doing it.
Correct.
So anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys, based on a topic of money saving strategies for a newlywed or a
married couple.
So if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and
see you next time.
bye.
Bye.